Starting this hour off with Carrie in Columbia, South Carolina. Hi, Carrie. What's up?
Hi. Nice to talk to y'all.
You too. How can we help?
Really quick before I tell you, I was listening to y'all's podcast yesterday, and I started cracking up when y'all were talking about hiding your not sharing your income with your kids totally when they're young, because in South Carolina, all state employees' incomes over $50,000 are public domain online.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, I hope my kids never learn that.
They will, Carrie.
They will now. You just told them. Yeah, that was helpful.
Well, at least I'll say we just moved back from overseas, so my oldest is language delayed and ESL student. So at least hopefully it'll slow down her Googling.
There we go. Yeah, just don't teach her how to spell Google.
So,
you'll be all right. Yeah. How can we help?
I got a question about retirement, and if you have time at the end, I'd love to squeeze in a car question too, but just depends. So both my husband and I'm with the state of South Carolina. He's with the city of Columbia. Supposedly we're supposed to have the same retirement options, but he's getting the runaround from his HR, and they've apparently never had to transfer someone out of the city system into the state system. We both have mandatory 9% contribution. But normally you have the 401k option or the pension option with the state, but the city's telling them they're not sure how to transfer him into the state program. So I'm trying to figure out, I know you say, if you have a pension that it's still, you still want to contribute the 15% into your own retirement that you control.
Well,
so
that you put in.
If I do this, if he gets stuff in the pension, it'd be like a quarter of his income.
Yeah, no, that you put in. How much? You have a mandatory 9, right?
We both have a mandatory 9.
Okay, then you need 6 more and then a little more because you don't control the 9, but not an entire 9.
What would you recommend? I don't, because obviously it makes no sense to go all the way up to 9 plus 15 on his.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do 15. I wouldn't do 15 on top of the 9 on either one. On either one.
6,
not on either one. I wouldn't. But the what I would say is that 9, you don't have as much control over it, and so I'm going to discount it some, but you decide how much. I mean, you can discount it 3, you can discount it 4, and then that makes you're going to count 5 of it, and that means you need to put 10 more in somewhere, something like that. It's just because that's the weak part of your plan. It's weaker. You're going to make less on that 9 than you are on the other 6 if you just put 6 on top of it to get to 15. And so I'm going to beef it up a little bit. So instead of 6, you could say I'm going to put in 10, and you'd be in really, really good shape. That's probably what I would do, something like that. But that means at that point that you're actually putting in 19% instead of 15%. Whoopty-doopty. You're still going to get there. You're going to be fine. You have plenty of room in your budget. Once you're at baby step 4 to do that, you're not really going to run into a problem. But it just has to do with the portion that you put in and you do not have control over is a weaker result than the other portion that you have control over. And so I'm not going to count it completely, but I'm going to count it somewhat towards your 15% baby step 4.
And when the HR department won't help you out,
get up in their grill.
There you go.
Yeah, you gotta be really assertive and just go, this is not okay. You need to get this answered. You need to fix this. It's not okay. Not going to be a jerk, but I'm also not going to go away. I'm going to be your problem, so fix your problem. That's how bureaucrats act, right? There we go.